Yeah. Hey. How's it going? Welcome back. You guys missed it. You missed it.
The robot guy wrote it.
Cool. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was mean to you guys.
Oh, he is.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You
I'm
don't know?
Give that one
Shut up.
Everyone's a critic. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the Trevathon. We are here to solve all the world's problems. We've done 12 already every hour. We're solving a problem. We're getting to the bottom of it. And after 24 of these, we are going to premiere Trevor Moore's new special, The Story of Our Times, at midnight on Comedy Central. So we're building up to that.
What do I do until then?
We're going to have some videos. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What do we-
I'm having fun here. I'm Sam Brown. This is Brandon
Yeah, then we
Cohen.
can find out the candy. Okay, cool.
This is Steven. Hello. Over on the hot seat. And this is Chris and Phil playing some music. So this hour, the topic that we are getting to the bottom of, the drug war. The war on drugs.
Yo.
Richard Nixon kind of kicked it off. Do we have the Wikipedia definition? Okay.
Hey, am I on set? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Am I
The
on-
Wikipedia quote, the war on drugs is an American term usually applied to the U.S. federal government's campaign of prohibition of drugs, military aid, and military intervention, with the stated aim being to reduce the illegal trade of drugs. Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, every one of these, if you asked me to define it, I'd give a less eloquent version of what is on the screen, basically.
So you'd get to the root of it.
I would get to the root of it, yeah.
Now you guys did a movie about the war on drugs.
Oh, the Civil War on drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Civil War on drugs.
We're going to be playing parts of that all throughout the day. When are we going to play the first part of that? Does anyone?
Segment.
In this segment, we're going to kick off the Civil War on drugs. Is that true? In this segment, we're kicking off the Civil War on drugs.
Oh.
Is that true? Yeah. We're going to kick off showing clips of the Civil War on drugs, which is a movie we made within the 5th season of our TV show.
Uh-huh.
Now, Sam, I've always wanted to ask you as a fan, what was the inspiration for your character in that movie?
Right here. We wanted to do Trevor. Like we thought it would be funny to have it be these like adult Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn characters going on a road trip through the Civil War.
That's beautiful.
I thought, why not?
Sure.
And so yeah, I play the Huck Finn rapscallion character.
Not unlike the way you act in real life.
Yeah, no, it's very much based, on me, on my wild heart, So what do you guys think about the war on drugs?
It's not. Is it still happening? You know?
I
Yeah.
didn't think it was going on anymore.
I think people are still fighting it.
Yeah.
I'm fighting it on a
The
street
Sesh
level.
man,
Not with a lot of enthusiasm.
Jeff Sesh,
Yeah, who cares about that guy?
the session drummers, we like to call
You're
them.
starting to see the more right wingers kind of start to get into the weed biz.
Yeah,
like
they're trying
John
to
Boehner.
Yeah, they're bringing it back, and
Right.
it's a bummer,
Yeah.
right?
Well, but he's joining the drug side though. John Boehner, right? Didn't he just recently join some kind of a company, some organization? Yeah.
Can we get
Google
a
that.
confirmation on that?
Yeah, I'm getting some nods from.
What are people
Not
saying?
me.
Legalize
People who read the
all
same blogs
illegal
as me.
drugs is what someone just said.
Legalize what?
All illegal drugs.
All taken.
I'm on board with some of those.
Oh, we got clips.
All right.
We got clips. We got 4 clips.
Oh, good.
This is exciting. First clip. Yeah.
So, Ms. Katz, you agree with me that it is a violent crime to sell heroin, and that's what killed your son, to another human being, correct?
Absolutely.
I think we're
It's a
just
violent
talking.
crime.
I think it's just chat.
Violent crime to sell heroin, and that's what killed her son.
Okay.
But maybe if it wasn't a crime, they'd be more protected. Wouldn't be so violent. All right, next clip.
Okay.
Mr. O'Reilly, we've been doing this for 40 years. We've been doing this for 40 years. It doesn't work.
It
We need
works.
to start looking at how
The
to...
tough mandatories
what
have dropped
works is-
cocaine use 71% since they've been in city. 71%.
I think so. I think some of your numbers are skewed, but
No, these are numbers that come from the White House.
71% drop was because he quit. Is probably what that means.
Yeah, he was.
Show still, that guy?
I don't think anymore. Right? Didn't he get in trouble?
No, yeah, he's a bad man.
He got me too'd, right?
Oh,
He's done.
Paid out 32 million allegedly.
Yeah.
Are there? I hear there's comments about me being hot, but I don't see them. They're all about legalizing.
I'd believe him anyways.
OMG, you're so hot, Sam. Hi, Sam. Okay.
Sam, they called you?
I like
Papa
this.
Sam?
I like Papa Sam. Ooh. I'm liking the war on drugs.
All you need to do to turn him on the war on drugs is call him hot.
Yeah.
He's changed his mind.
Flipped.
All right. Let's one more clip and see who thinks I'm sexy.
Oh, man.
Authorities say Hugh Hall arrived on a flight from Jamaica on Tuesday. During a security inspection, customs officers found 4 packages containing a white powder taped to his legs. Officials say the powder tested positive for cocaine with a street value of 160 grand.
Ouch.
See, if coke
I
were
wasn't paying
legal,
attention to
he
that.
wouldn't have had to wear those things.
People were asking me for a snarl.
Yeah.
These guys were watching it. I don't know. Someone just called me Sammy Two Shirts. I like this. Smuggling in a cast.
Yeah,
in the
he had a
leg.
cast around his thighs and they're full of coke.
Oh wow.
I want to party with that guy.
Yo, man, whip out your thighs.
I broke my leg once. I should have thought of that. All right. We got one more clip, right? All right.
And I want to get that absolutely right. This country, and frankly, the world, has a drug problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to say again, broad statement can hardly be argued against. Yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah. I just gotta say, the world loves to party.
You know what? I don't agree with bad things. I think they're bad.
Are there any drugs that you think should be illegal?
Any drugs that it should be illegal? Yeah. There's some new drugs I hear about that are like crazy.
Like what?
Actually, all right. I've got a game for us, guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fun.
All right, this is for you guys to play. This is drugs, fact or fiction, and I'm gonna name a drug, and you tell me if it's a real drug or a drug from a movie.
All right.
Flakka.
That is a real drug.
Real.
Flakka. Flakka is a stimulant with a similar chemical makeup to the amphetamine-like drug found in bath salts.
Yep. Waka Flocka Flame.
Yeah.
I believe was-
Is that related?
I think
he
so.
used his name for that.
I don't know.
Spice melange.
Fictional.
Yeah.
From
Fictional.
the world of Dune.
Dune, yes. Not to be
Turns your eyes
confused with
blue.
spice, which is bath salts.
Right.
Spice is bath salts, spice melange. Nuke.
That's from
That's
is that
fictional as well.
Judge Dredd?
No, close.
Oh.
RoboCop 2, Nuke, from RoboCop 2. Little thing, it's a good movie.
I haven't seen that one.
It's my favorite part of hosting. TNT.
I'm gonna say that's fictional.
Yeah.
Factual.
Oh, wow.
That's actually a nickname for fentanyl.
Oh.
Other nicknames of fentanyl include Apache, China White, China Girl, Goodfella, and Tango and Cash. Fentanyl is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine. The high potency also causes the drug to be that much more addictive and deadly.
Yikes.
Cool.
Zombie apocalypse drug.
Zombie apocalypse
Cocktail, I think.
drug.
A drug cocktail or just a regular?
I've had an Acapulco zombie. That's a drink.
I think that's fake. Yeah.
Fake.
Factual.
Oh.
Yep.
What is this?
Great. Great. Zombie apocalypse drug is better known as crocodile. It's a fast-acting Russian opiate that does damage to the skin and eventually underlying tissue. Life expectancy of users is 2 years.
Jeez.
Big in Russia.
Rough.
Okay, I got
Rough
some more,
stuff.
but I think, Timmy, now's about time that you head up to the roof.
Have fun.
Bye,
Okay, we're
everybody.
doing a cooking segment with Timmy a little bit. It's going to be super fun. Let's give Timmy a Going to the Roof song. Oh, we got a caller. Okay. All right, caller.
Hey there, Papa Sam.
Hey, what's up, Mama, whatever your name is? What's your name?
My name is Will. I've actually been a big fan of you guys since I was in 4th grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
You're the
old.
reason I am the way I am.
Oh,
To
weird.
my parents' disappointment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will, so we're talking about the war on drugs. Do you have any ideas of how to fix the war on drugs?
Well, people call the war on drugs a losing battle, but I think like any war, it just means we need to switch up our tactics.
That's switch up our So any tactics in particular?
I think they could put the Reading Rainbow back on TV.
Reading Rainbow back on TV would fight
Yeah.
the war on drugs.
What's your logic there?
I feel like it would keep a lot of kids off the streets, keep a lot of kids reading books. I actually got some melatonin in front of me, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite.
Wait.
That's a soft drug there, though, right?
Oh, yeah. It gets you nice and sleepy.
Do you have any opinion about synthetic versus organic?
I only trust synthetic.
Only synthetic.
Oh, yeah. I need to have some human hands on me.
Okay. Yeah, scientists know what they're doing, right?
Of course.
Of course. All right, great. That's a good opinion.
Sure.
Any questions?
Are you wearing 2 jackets?
No, I'm wearing a jacket and like a short sleeve button up.
Gotta say, pretty cute.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
You might have another proposal here.
Flattered easily.
Do you have any questions for me?
So I asked you my question of what your opinion was on
you
the
did.
thing to solve it.
Do you do any hard drugs?
I try to refrain. I was put on Tylenol 3s at the dentist, which was a rush.
I'm going to introduce the poll, and maybe you could answer this for me. Should everyone trip at least once in their life, yes or no?
Yes. But at the
Yes.
age of 60.
At the age of 60?
Oh,
So
yeah.
no earlier.
No earlier.
No
A little
earlier
later might
than
be good.
60, but then
Cut off
60.
at 80.
So Burning Man's like an older party. Like James Taylor's playing Burning Man this year.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Hey, thanks for...
Great. All right. Type yes for yes. Type no for no. Right in the comment box. All right, great, guys. We have another improv group here in the house to make up a scene on the spot. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 2 Live Crew Improv. How's it going?
Going
I'm
good.
Sam.
Priscilla, happy
Priscilla,
420.
happy 420.
Hi, Lacey. Oh, get up.
How's it going?
Good. I got on this couch. I was like, I'm never gonna get up.
It's a deep couch, right?
It is. It's
Yeah.
a deep couch.
Just want to sit.
I'm gonna get
How
real
you,
comfortable.
how are you doing today?
We're doing great. Yeah.
It is 9:15 right now. It
Very, very early.
feels like 57 o'clock for me.
Hey, I feel the same.
Great. Yeah, perfect time for improv right now, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
So, are you guys ready to get up? You guys want a suggestion?
Yes.
Sure.
Flacca.
Are we're just doing a set right now?
Right here?
Just right here. Right here. Yeah.
Right, Sean?
All right, cool.
All right. How long do we have?
Oh, plug your show. Yeah.
Oh, we can do our plugs now?
Yeah, do your plug show.
Hello, America. We are Two Live Crew.
Right.
I'm Priscilla. This is Lacey. And you can find us on Instagram at 2 as in the number, Live Crew, Improv.
To the improv, not to be confused.
Not to be confused, because there's another Two Live Crew.
Yeah.
We don't know.
One of them had passed away, and then we were like, we'll take that name now.
Yes, that's exactly how it happened.
So.
And then we also have a show. We have a local show here in LA at UCB. Are we allowed to?
Yeah. It's called
Okay.
Trap Prov, and the next one's April 28th. We actually have a live band, a DJ, lots of ratchet things.
It's improv based on trap music,
Yeah.
which is just pure insanity.
Yeah, come.
It's really
fun.
It's a good time.
It sells out very fast.
So get those tickets.
Okay, last plug. This is my own personal Instagram, Diva Lacey, DIVALACI. If you want to see how I was up this morning at 2 a.m. getting tires, because you can get tires at 2 a.m. in LA. Want to find out how? Look at my Instagram.
And you can find me on Instagram at Priscilla Davies Actor, because I want everybody to know what I do for a living. Okay.
Great. All right, up here.
Okay.
All right. So, Flacca.
Oh, gosh. You're looking so thin, Jennifer.
Thank you.
What have you been eating or not eating?
I've been eating Pebbles. It's the new Pebble. It's
Pebbles?
Pebbles.
Like rocks?
Literal no, not rocks, small rocks.
So you're eating small rocks?
I'm eating small rocks, and as you can see...
Oh, my God.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. I haven't been this size since high school.
I know.
I know.
Okay. So small rocks.
Small rocks.
Okay.
Actually, I have a song about it right now.
Really?
Yeah. Do you ever wake up and wonder if you want to get really thin? Pick up some rocks, make sure they're small, put them in your stomach, and now you're skinny. That's a song I wrote earlier.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
You know, all this time I've been eating like food.
No, that's where you messed up.
Ingestible thing. Now, do you suck on the rocks or do you just swallow them whole?
I swallow them whole. I swallow them whole. And you have to be very, very careful because I've lost 3 teeth.
All right, guys, on QVC, we have a very special guest today. We have Priscilla Johnson. Priscilla Johnson, why don't you come in here?
Hi.
Hi, so what are you selling today?
I am selling Pebbles. They're called Skinny Pebbles. And what they do is they make you skinny.
Okay, well, we've had Priscilla Johnson on our show several times. She's always great, always a fan favorite. We actually have some callers who previously ordered.
Oh,
yes,
oh my
Skinny
God, I would
Pebbles.
love to talk
on
to
the line. Let's see, okay, we've got Doris on the line here.
Doris,
if you want to come on in. Hi,
Yes, Doris.
my name is Doris.
Hey.
I ordered these Skinny Pebbles, and honestly, they just look like small rocks. I paid $72 for small rocks.
Doris, these aren't just any small rocks. These are small rocks from beaches. These are small rocks from my garden. These are small rocks from driveways. These are not just regular small rocks.
Oh, well,
And
in that case, thank you.
Another satisfied customer. Another satisfied customer.
You've done a great job.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Thank you.
Truly.
Truly?
Truly.
Honestly?
Okay. Great. Thank you so much. We'll have you back in. Give it up for Two Live Crew Improv.
Hey.
We're going to have you back soon. Thank you so much. And we're about to go. Oh, yeah, you guys can hang out just hang out with us.
Oh, okay.
We are going to go to the roof for our cooking segment. And what are we going to cook today? We're going to cook some candy crystal meth.
Oh.
Okay.
Rock candy.
You guys got me?
Crystal meth.
We on?
Timmy, up there?
Yeah, we good?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
You can hear me, but you can't see me. Well, I can hear you, and I can't see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right. It's beautiful out here,
the sun's
and
out.
I feel like we're gonna make candy crystal meth. So candy that looks like crystal meth, right?
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Okay. We look like meth users at this point, so,
All right.
you know, with all the lack of sleep. So I got some directions here. First, we're going to heat some water in a saucepan.
What ingredients do you have up there for this?
I got water and sugar and blue food coloring.
Okay, now, if you're really making crystal meth, you'd have acetone, alcohol, anhydrous ammonia, battery acid,
Should we really
benzene,
list all those
blenders,
ingredients, though? Yeah. Yeah, Sam, I don't think we should be
camera
listing.
batteries. Okay.
All right, now I'm pouring the water in to get it boiling. And I think we got some heat going. It looks like there's some heat going. That's good. All right.
Okay.
And this is a part of the show that kids could watch, right? Because we're making candy?
Yeah.
Right.
But if we were making crystal meth, we would need diet aids,
Sam,
brain cleaner,
Sam, we've got how long saying we can't talk about drugs out in here? What are you
energy
doing?
boosters, ephedrine,
Energy
ether.
boosters? Ether.
Freon.
Sam, no, we're going to put sugar in. We're going to put
Gasoline.
sugar in. Just listen to me, you
hot
guys,
plates. You
because
got
Sam
the hot
can get you in
plates up
trouble.
there.
And
Iodine.
no, Sam. The water. Okay, once the water's boiling, then you get a cup of sugar. I think it said.
Yeah, but you'd
And sugar,
mix
you want to be careful with because you know
cough
sugar, too much
syrup
sugar can be dangerous.
with the iodine at
And
this
Sam
point,
is
right?
Still talking about. That's okay.
All right, are
There's
we?
plenty of stuff in the wind here, right? Okay. So do we
Are
have
we still
control of the downstairs situation?
We can't just talk about this stuff.
I don't. No. See.
Why can't we talk about
Now
it?
you're getting the mean voice telling you not to talk about it. So what we're doing right now
Is
is
that-
we're
Is that
dissolving
even
the
official?
sugar in the
I haven't
water.
heard that voice yet.
We're dissolving the sugar in the water, and once we
Okay.
get it to a good consistency, we're going to start pouring it out and adding some food coloring. And then after that, we pretty much just kind of.
But now it's looking like
crank
you
it up.
have the paint thinner, and you'll need the
Sam.
thermometer with the rock and
You know what?
Epsom
He's
salt.
not only like
that,
not supposed to be giving this recipe, but it doesn't even.
tubing with the red devil lye.
He's talking about lye.
Oh, you got the stained coffee. Do you have coffee filters in this part?
Welcome back to Breaking Sam. Okay, so we're stirring continuously with the spoon until the solution grows clear and reaches a rolling boil. So we're getting there. And once it's clear, we know we're ready to harden it up and then crack it into crystals.
But if you're actually making crystal meth, you'd boil the hydrogen peroxide, pH strips, PVC pipes.
And that's it. Enough.
What? Can I keep making candy?
Okay. All right.
I'm still making candy meth, right? Are those sirens because of Sam?
Why would they be because of me?
I don't know, but I mean, it sounds to me like you're getting in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, not by the cops.
Well, I don't know. How
the
hardcore is Tim? Is he
legal
going to call the
here.
cops on you for telling kids how to make drugs?
So what are you doing?
I'm currently dissolving the sugar in the water, and once it reaches a boil, then we're going to start making it into rock crystals. Right?
Yeah.
And
you
then
need
when
to make
we-
it blue.
Right, and then when we dry it out, it'll look like blue crystal meth. But it will only be candy.
Do you, I mean, just out of ingredients, do you have pH strips, PVC pipes?
No, see, again,
those
that's only
fuel
if you're making
cans
real
that you
drugs,
can
Sam.
Make outdoor grills light.
Hear us? Sam, are you okay?
Why are we making candy?
We're making candy as an
we
example of what
stop?
drugs look like to educate people on the war on drugs. I think that's what we're doing.
I don't get it.
I think there's a lot you're not getting, buddy, because you keep trying to tell people how to make crystal meth the real one.
I don't know. All right, Timmy.
Yeah.
Let's. What do you have up there?
Okay, Sam. I've got water. I've got granulated sugar, and it's melting in the water.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to remove it from the heat, and then pour it into another container, and then turn it into crystals.
All right. Now, if you were making crystal meth, you'd have acetone,
Which we're not,
alcohol,
right? But we're not doing that,
and
we don't need.
hydrous ammonia, battery acid, benzene, blenders, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Camera batteries, camp stove
I feel like
fuel,
Sam is
chloroform,
making the water take longer
cold
to boil.
tablets, diet aid. And that's how you do it. And that's how you do it.
Okay. Are we just giving up on the
Let's
candy?
hear it up for Timmy, who went all the way up on the roof.
I went all the way up on the roof. All right. Are we done with me? What's happening next? Are we going to keep trying to make this?
He's going to make some candy for us.
All right, you got
What
it.
a
pal.
rube.
Okay. I'm going to make it all and then bring it down for you to eat, Sam.
Cool.
As a reward
Sure.
for your misbehavior.
So guys, we got to talk about the war on drugs here.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
Just from you reading off like what is in crystal meth,
Yeah.
I thought that crystal meth was just like Sudafed and then like I don't know, like maybe a couple other ingredients. Now I'm like, who the hell was like, can I curse?
Are we allowed to curse?
We're not supposed
Okay,
to, but
who
I'm
the
not going
heck?
to tell you no.
Who the heck who came up with this? Like who was at home like,
What can I do
okay,
with this battery acid?
ammonia,
Bleach, battery acid.
salt?
Who put these? Who had that? Who? How? When?
Who's
Why?
the chef of meth?
But have you ever been like at home and had weed but had nothing to smoke out of it?
You have to
You're
get
gonna
creative.
figure something out.
Okay, so wait, are you
But do you?
Drug
But do
addicts
you
are
invent a whole
driven.
new drug?
I mean,
You're
depends on
sitting in
how
your
driven
garage.
you are, you know?
You're sitting at Home Depot. I really need to get high.
I mean, I would go to Home Depot to.
Necessity is the mother of invention, right?
That's true.
That's just such a specific amount. And then isn't it dangerous to make?
Yeah. Like, how lucky was he as well?
If you have a way to solve the war on drugs, call us now. Call in 1-833-TREVOR1. Or leave comments on Facebook or the Reddit AMA, which I am also checking. Let me see.
Can I throw the curveball out at you,
Yeah,
Sam?
yeah. Hit us.
I think the war is really right now with the pharmaceutical. That's where the real war on drugs is.
It's where the money is. With all these problems,
those are
follow
the guys
money,
that
right?
are it's the prescription stuff, over-the-counter stuff that's epidemic and killing people.
You're saying those are the real drug dealers?
Those are the real drug
for
dealers.
sure.
That's where the
Yeah.
war is. If we want to go like take the war on, that's where you go.
There's too much money in that war. We've learned you can't really.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Here's what
Big pharma.
what
It's not
I've
like-
found is that a big problem is that the war on drugs itself is that our approach to it was like, hey, let's just punish everyone just as hard as we can who gets caught with any sort of drugs, and that's going to be our approach to it. When
everyone.
it turns out that there's been studies done that show that that drug use goes up when your life is shitty.
Yeah.
When you have nothing to live for,
The heartland.
you're gonna turn to drugs
Boredom.
more.
Do you know it's boredom? That's the
Yeah.
the biggest cause of drug use is boredom.
Yeah, boredom. They did a study with mice where
Yep.
they had the common study with mice is that they would have a water bottle with either crack or heroin in it, and then a water bottle with nothing in it, and they'd have the mouse alone. And so they're doing the study. Timmy is still cooking up there. So the mouse would eat the crack or the heroin until it died, basically, be addicted to it. But a scientist realized that the mouse was alone when it wasn't around the water bottles. And so what he did was he made basically a mouse heaven where he just had a bunch of other mice and stuff for it to play with, and it eventually weaned itself off the drug.
Yeah.
Because it had a better option than just doing this drug all the time.
Yeah.
So if you think about applying that to the way we treat the war on drugs, where our approach is if we catch someone doing heroin, we throw them into jail, and we make their life worse. We're not giving them a way out. And
we should reward them.
I mean, I think it was Sweden or
Portugal. Isn't it Portugal that
there was
decriminalized?
some country, instead of like throwing people in jail, threw people in treatment centers.
Yeah.
And where they would actually help them wean off the drug and, kind of have doctors monitoring them. And it cut heroin abuse down to like a third of what it was.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to continue with that analogy, the mice were put into mice heaven. So what's the human equivalent? You put them in a Dave & Buster's, perhaps?
Well, for you and me, yeah. If we were addicted to heroin, just throw us in a Dave & Buster's.
We'll just go to town.
Kick it. We'll trade in tickets. We'll trade in our heroin for tickets any day of the week.
I want to be on a roof cooking meth candy.
Are we that bad? You'd rather be on the roof with the meth candy than us. You're like, yeah. So, do we have any callers now or? No. Oh, we do have a caller. We do. Okay. All right, caller. Caller, are you there?
Right here.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you. Big fan of me or Trevor?
A big fan of you. Big fan of you. And you are one of my favorites as well. What's it called? I'm going to stop the drug war for you, so no worries. No need to take any more callers.
Okay.
Oh,
all right, cool.
Confidence.
All right.
Hang up on all the other ones.
So there's two big things.
Two big things.
One big thing is it's going to hurt us in the short term, but in the long term, it's going to help us out. We need to abolish the Federal Reserve.
Ooh.
Because we can't.
Oh, you see, they cut you. They
Yeah.
cut the
Yeah,
video.
they get it cut off.
The government.
Yeah.
They're like, get him out of there.
Federal Reserve.
He's officially
Federal Reserve
chloroformed.
isn't part of the government.
What?
All right, so wait,
It's actually a private company.
So, okay,
Yeah, right.
abolish the Federal
But
Reserve.
no, abolish the Fed, because what happens is when we're in so much debt, we have to co-opt these cartels. And if we were in so much debt, we could just move it to all tax, but we could start taxing it, make everything legal, start doing what Mexico's doing, or Amsterdam, even all that stuff. But because we're so much debt to these bankers, we need to co-opt these cartels. And it's like, how do you sell the drug? And we just so rule, like, the borders, we're just like, oops, let them in. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that there's a little going on with that. And number two, I think we got to take away the stigma from drugs to make kids stop thinking rebellious.
Normalize drugs.
Not normalize drugs, but just act like it's uncool. If you're uncool, if it's uncool to do drugs, if it's just normal, if your dopey dad's just doing drugs, like, why would you want to do it?
I don't think that works. That's one of the parents out there.
Wasn't that the whole point of those PSAs?
Yeah.
The ones where you fade into the couch, like.
Yeah.
Or like I learned it from watching you, Dad. Did you see the dad in that commercial? He looked like a fucking dork. I shouldn't swear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This tactic's been tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Sorry, I don't think that's gonna. I mean, maybe getting rid of the Federal Reserve will help.
Yeah, I saw a PSA where Kiss was like, "Don't do drugs." If kids aren't going to listen to Kiss,
Then who will?
who would they listen to?
Who do you think is a band or a musician that kids would listen to these days?
Lil Peep. Oh, no, he died.
Why is it so cool to do drugs in America? But why in Japan, if you ask people on the street,
How did Lil Peep have
do they say we don't need to do drugs?
Oh.
That's a good
No.
anti-drug.
Is it though?
Kinda.
We've been
We'll
being
look it
told that
up.
people
I mean,
die
other
from
countries,
drugs.
it's just a culture in America where if you want to be a rebel, you be a. But other countries.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The government does not want
Well, we will
him.
discuss that. Thank you so much.
All right.
So what have we learned from that caller? Was
I'm here in
Abolish the Fed.
just drugs
So
are
that's fine.
inherently cool, and there's no way we can
Make them
change that.
inherently uncool.
Get
But
like guys in dad jeans
To
to
do
do
drugs.
But that doesn't work. I used to do drugs. I wear dad jeans.
I don't know. It's funny now because even like drug prevention stuff has become ironic. Like the DARE program, now people wear those shirts to Coachella.
Yeah.
Like get
Right.
high in them,
Hey there.
which is pretty cute.
Yeah.
I still have my my dare letter that said I
Yes, I
killed
can.
it. I read it every so. It's
Were
very.
you a dare
Are-
nerd?
No, I was not.
Yes,
don't
I
do
can
me
hear
like
you on my
that.
This is
I was not a
interesting,
dare
though.
nerd.
I
can
mean,
hear
like,
you.
I
Can
feel
you
like
hear me?
the lesson from this
Yes,
is
they're
don't
not hearing
fight
me,
it.
but I can
Like,
hear
don't
them.
fight it like head on. Like, you can't fight it head
What
on.
you resist
we gotta
persists.
educate. You know, we gotta like tell people like, hey, you know, if you're gonna do drugs, you're gonna do drugs. They're kind of crazy.
I think that I do think that's the best approach. You know, as someone who has dibbled and dabbled a little bit in their life, you know, I think like. You know, and think from a teenage perspective, I feel like if people just kept it real. Like, if I have kids, I plan on just being really real with them and being like, you know what? They're there. They're fun. Just be responsible with it. Just like we do with alcohol.
Yeah.
I have kids, and the way I'm going to make them not do drugs is I'm going to do drugs with them and fuck them up.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna
bad
have to bathroom
when
then,
they're
okay?
fucked up, they'll be scared shitless.
I think that might work. I saw a documentary once called Small Town Ecstasy.
I love that.
God.
Doc.
Ooh.
Have you
Great
guys
doc.
seen Small Town Ecstasy? Where a guy goes through one of the worst midlife crises and he catches his 18-year-old son doing ecstasy and then is like, you know what? I'm going to do ecstasy with you. And then he starts dressing like him. And pretty quickly, the son is like all like
It works.
wise. And he's like, Dad, maybe drugs are bad.
It works on the son, but then the dad gets lost, right?
Yeah.
Dad gets hooked.
Maybe
Yeah,
if they
he
like
does.
showed
Really?
kids in school like what actually happens to you when you do certain drugs, because like I mean weed, I think everyone's been like, ooh, the weed monster, but like when you think like heroin and crack and hard drugs, which have never felt like good invitations. Like I've never heard somebody be like, hey, we're going back to my place to do some crack, and that never sounded good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to pull up, get crack. Yeah. But like if we showed the after effects to kids like
Yeah.
that, like toothless,
crap.
you
My
know,
wife just
So, yeah.
alleyway,
There's good and bad drugs. There's like, you got to teach
There's a
that.
spectrum.
Yeah.
There's a spectrum. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. You guys are going to come back a little later.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it for 2 Live Crew. Woo! Okay. Guys, coming up, we did this earlier. It was a joy. It was a hit. It's a pleasure.
I don't know
We're
what
doing. We're gonna have the lie detector back on.
Oh, that's fun.
What did we find out earlier?
Some
We
bad
found
stuff.
out that Timmy is eating his own ejaculate.
Yep.
Before.
Yep. Gobbled it up.
Semen, and he's gobbled it up. He actually claimed it was accidental, which I would have.
Whatever you say.
I would have respected him more if he just said, "Brendan, you want to come down to the couch?"
Sure.
I would have respected him more if he just said, "Yeah, I ate it."
Sure.
Out
Yeah,
on the freeway at 8.
Yogurt.
Pulled up
Sure.
here at like 9:30.
yeah. I was curious once, but yeah, he had fantasies about his mother.
118, 101.
Masturbated to her was what he said.
I thought it was fantasies. No,
Masturbated to hentai.
masturbated to hentai fantasies. Oh no, beat his meat to hentai was I think the exact wording. And then, as we said, he's racist,
Yep. That's on his Wikipedia. So
and
you
it's
know
now on
it's
his
real.
Wikipedia, so it's real.
Yeah.
It's there. It's in the history books.
Yep. It's canon now.
It's canon with the Timmy Williams universe. Great. So our solutions for the war on drugs so far: abolish the Federal Reserve, make drugs look lame.
Yep.
There's good drugs and bad drugs. Be honest to kids. There's good drugs and bad drugs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So alter the education of drugs.
And then reading Rainbow. That was one.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
That was pretty dumb. Yeah. I thought we were onto something with the mice.
Make people's lives better. Rather than punishing them, rehabilitate them.
Yeah. Okay. Rehabilitate, not punish.
I think that's the front runner right now.
Yeah. I have horrible spelling.
That's fine.
Not
Did you guys ever figure out what the heaven was?
punish.
What
What human heaven?
Mice
Dave
heaven.
and Buster's.
Oh,
Dave
right.
and Buster's.
Oh,
What would your human heaven be?
What would mine?
Yeah.
Burning Man.
Guitar Center.
Oh, no.
Guitar Center. That's hell. Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
call.
Just a bunch of 18-year-olds shredding.
China place there with a-
Yeah.
No, working at a
We're gonna being like, hey, can you put that Ibanez down?
That's sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got a caller. We got a caller on the line. Let's fix the war on drugs. All right. Caller.
Hi.
Hey.
A lady.
How's it going? What's your name?
My name is Rachel. How's it going, guys?
Your name's what? Sorry?
Rachel.
Rachel. How's your 420 going, Rachel?
I'm actually about to go into work, so not great.
Oh no. How would you fix the war on drugs? Do you have any ideas?
I apologize if I'm going to, say anything that's already been said because my Wi-Fi has been down. But definitely funding more rehabilitation instead of just sending them to prison. Because I think prisons now are just kind of becoming concentration camps for addicts, which is really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just being proactive with mental health as well.
I'm going to write that down. Proactive mental health work. You know what? We said the rehabilitation thing already, but I'll tell you what, that's our front runner. That's our front runner.
Just made it even more of a front runner.
Yeah. So, do you have any questions for us?
I just wanted to say, love you guys, love what you guys do, and thanks for doing it.
Well, I love you too. Have a very nice 420.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks for being a fan of mine for all these
Yeah,
years.
Brandon Cohen.
And mine.
Yeah. Chris, Phil, Elegant too. Guitar Center, being a fan of Guitar Center. What was that? Proactive mental health?
Mental health programs.
Mental health programs. All right, great. All right, we're getting real answers this segment. Like,
We really are.
Like other segments, we're just like, it's all jokes.
Yeah.
I feel like we're really solving stuff.
Oh, yeah. I feel like politicians are probably tuning into this and
Yeah.
taking notes at this point.
Yeah, Paul Ryan's probably like, I need to learn something. Maybe I won't retire. So, guys, this is history. So, still to come, we've got a lie detector test on Timmy with drugs.
Wow, that should be exciting.
It's going to be super fun, super exciting. I'm not sure if I have... Oh, yes, I do have it. Great. Huh, doozies.
They about come?
Doozies. Okay. So do you guys have any interesting drug stories? guys? I know some of
I
you.
would definitely defer to Phil.
Phil's a family man.
Yeah, no, we're both family.
Oh man. I once went to a party in New York City. This is a true story.
Okay.
And K, Special K, I guess was the new...
Ketamine.
Ketamine was the new drug. And a friend brought it over and had mixed it in a gallon. And we went to his party at his apartment, and he mixed it with a gallon of water and passed the jug around to everybody. And within 15 minutes, I was on the shitter, passed out, and everybody at the party was just out. Like,
everyone else was also out.
Everybody was out, and woke up like an hour later on the shitter with just everybody just passed out, and it was super freaky.
Was everyone like,
Sounds like fun.
dude, you gave us too much?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, the next day I was like, what? Yeah, like, what happened? And it was like, we never did that again.
Oh, yeah.
That was a...
I did ketamine once in my life, and it got a little weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Not good.
I'm good. I once did a dab that had a bad effect on me.
Yeah.
And I just had enough strength to go stand next to a campfire, and I didn't have enough. Like, people were talking to me, and I couldn't do anything. And finally, my brother came up to me and started hanging out next to me. And they just started talking to people about deviled eggs and bad oysters. And so it was about 20 minutes of that before I threw up
Where
into
was
the
that?
campfire.
What was the...
It was in Wellfleet on Cape Cod.
Oh.
I walked in on some bars.
I used to, when I lived in Arkansas, and I'd hitchhike to the work when I was like 12 or 13. And this truck pulled over once, and I always knew to put my thumb down when I saw a really bad-looking vehicle coming. It just looked like trouble. But they saw me before I got my thumb down, and they pulled over.
Awkward.
Really beat-up old truck. One guy jumps out. I get in the middle. The other guy gets in, so I'm sitting in between both of them. And they really looked like they were from Deliverance, like no shirt, overall situation. And then they had a jug, and they were passing it back and forth. It was an old milk container that they had put. They told me mushroom tea. They were like, "You want some mushroom tea?" And I was like, "No, I don't want any mushroom tea." I was young, and I was like, "No, I don't want any part of that." And then they started talking about like, like how hitchhikers had been getting killed recently, and what they ended up doing was they just scared the shit out of me. And eventually I was like, I got to get out right now. But I didn't actually do the drugs. But I was watching people do drugs, and it scared the shit out of me. I think that might be a solution to the drug problem.
Were they messing? Yeah, were they messing with you?
How do you know they were kidding?
Well, they didn't kill me, so...
Yeah.
I mean, if they'd killed me, it would have been
on
more
some
serious.
level, yeah.
They seemed to be kidding around. They didn't look like they were kidding around, though. I'm going to leave it there.
Oh, we got the...
Switch? Oh, yeah, because I'm going to...
We got the lie detector back.
Yep, my worst
Great.
enemy's here. All right. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Jim.
Hey, I didn't meet you before. I'm Sam.
John.
John, nice to meet you.
John's in the business of ruining my reputation.
So here, we're about to do a lie detector test. And how this will work is I have 10 questions. The first 6 are control questions. They're clearly factual questions that Timmy will answer truthfully or lie, and they'll let us know if the lie detector test is working. The next 4 are relevant to the subject.
Which, if you said that with a lie detector on, I wonder if you would pass.
If they're relevant to you?
Yeah. Relevant to the subject of drugs.
Oh, to the
Are you sure not just about me eating my own stuff again?
I'm not even looking at them. I'm not reading ahead. I want to be surprised.
When it pinged that it said earlier tonight, it pinged that I said it said I was lying when I said I didn't hate Sam, and I didn't agree with the outcome then.
Okay.
But I'm warming up to it.
You might hate him by the end of this.
Right. Yeah.
See, I think
It's a threat.
So it's
I
like
think
a
there's
future machine.
hatred in there. I mean, I think it was in. It's not like all this came from nowhere, So how close are we to getting
because I'm so
Timmy?
confused all the time.
I can wire him up now.
Yeah,
go
let's
ahead.
do it. Let's get this hot dog roasted.
And then the meth I made is coming too.
Oh, really? Oh, how's it look?
It looked really good when I poured it into the pan, so we'll see what happens now. Oh, sorry, John.
Oh, great. Yeah. That actually the rock candy meth that we're making. That's actually what they would use for prop meth on the show Breaking Bad.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like that.
So I think it'll look good when it's done.
It's
We'll
rock
see.
candy.
Trivia section.
Yeah.
I mean, for making it while I was blinded on
Okay.
the roof, I think it might be pretty good.
What's the weather like out there?
It's bright. Is that a weather?
Yeah, it's a lighting.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot how this works already.
Those ingredients earlier too, I was just making up. That's not
Sure
real
you were.
meth ingredients.
Were you advised
Just
to say that?
Just a funny bit.
Yep.
I'm a
the
comedian.
insidious,
I do
ominous presence known as
comedian
legal.
bits. John, we ready?
We're ready.
Oh,
God damn it.
I love this job. Truth.
Oh, God.
Timmy Williams, are you in the United States?
Yes.
True.
Nice. Are you sitting on a couch?
No.
That's a lie.
He is sitting on a couch that's working. Have you been on an airplane this week?
Yes.
True.
Yeah, he was on an airplane yesterday. Do you have a child?
Yes.
True.
That is true.
Yeah.
Timmy does have a child.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't know, Timmy is a father. And a DILF.
Yeah.
He is a DILF.
Oh, right. I was called a DILF earlier.
Do you love to eat food?
Yes.
True.
Yeah, we can all see that. All right. Are you wearing some type of weird moccasin slipper?
Yes.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're airwalks.
Okay, and then this is the question number 6. Have you ever sold drugs for profit?
Yes.
True.
Ooh.
Got a pusher next to me.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Really long time ago.
That's
only once.
Have you ever, Timmy, have you ever pretended to be stoned just to fit in?
Yes.
True.
I buy it. Yeah. I buy that. Yeah.
You know what it was, or one situation? Can I tell a story, or will that screw it up?
Yeah, no.
John?
Fine.
Oh,
Remember the tea that we thought would get us
we
stoned?
we gotta keep doing this.
Okay.
We'll do it after. We'll come
Don't
back
worry
to it
about
because we got to keep this train rolling. Have you ever done cocaine to try and seem like a bad boy in front of a lady?
No.
False.
Wow.
Hold on, I straight up have never done cocaine though. Like I really
was
haven't.
surprised that I thought I've done cocaine with you.
No. I mean, see, that's weird because I have never done cocaine.
You've never.
I've
swear
never
I've
snorted
done
anything
it
up my
with you.
nose. Maybe it was in something I ate once and I didn't know it, but I've straight up never done it on purpose.
Would you?
But dude, no, I don't know. I'm saying, there's blood pressure things. Maybe
Would you inject yourself with a potentially lethal dose of heroin if it meant you got to have a large cup full of your sweet, sweet ejaculate?
No.
That's a lie.
Timmy.
Yeah.
You have a problem.
I do not have a problem.
You're all right.
Ask me if I have a problem.
Timmy, Do you? Yeah, we got to wrap up the hour. Let's get this
man.
story.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Oh, the story?
Yeah.
When we were, first year I moved to New York, we were all living in the dorms, and me and Sam and some other people were like, oh, I hear if you drink this tea, it can make you feel like you're high.
Yeah.
And we did, and it didn't work.
The kava tea.
The kava tea. And so I might have pretended I was high because I didn't, but then everybody else actually got high. And Sam at one point said one of my favorite things I've ever heard him hear, which was Excelsior to tea. And then he was standing when he said that. Then he said, my feet are stuck in my feet spots.
I was pretty good at being a freshman.
You're a sophomore then, pal.
Sophomore, yeah. I was
That's
good
the
at
story.
that too.
Anyways,
yeah, we
thanks
got really high along with the tea.
Right.
So yeah.
I guess
so,
I was the control group because I didn't get high. I just did the tea.
So we need to wrap up this segment and to figure out what the best lesson is. I'm going to throw abolish the Federal Reserve and make drugs look lame. I'm throwing that one. Good and bad drugs.
Don't know what that even means.
Kind of subjective, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. We got a caller right now, actually, before we find this, who's very pertinent to the subject. We have on the phone, we have Freeway Rick Ross.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Freeway Rick Ross has been involved in the drug war since the get-go. He was an early drug pusher of crack in Compton here, and he was actually involved in the Iran-Contra affair and uncovering the Iran-Contra affair.
Whoa.
So this guy's been through it. Let's see, the Wikipedia says, oh, hello.
Yes.
Hey, is this
I'm here.
Is this Rick?
Hello? This is Rick.
Freeway Rick?
Freeway Rick Ross.
Wow.
Cool.
Round of applause for Freeway
Yes.
Rick having on the phone.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Man, I'm glad to be here.
How's your day going today?
Well, just come back from getting a manicure and a pedicure, and I'm feeling good.
That's a good Friday. So we're talking about the war on drugs here at this hour, and how to fix it, and that's something you've been involved with since the beginning, right?
Absolutely.
So, what was your impression through the days when you're pushing to the days you were a drug kingpin?
What was it like?
Yeah.
At that time, I thought it was wonderful. Can you imagine having the money to buy anything that you want, anytime that you want it?
And I've heard you say that part of what made it for you was that while other people spent their money, you saved, right?
Yeah, well, that's how I got ahead. That's how I became so good at selling drugs. It's because I learned the power of compound interest.
Wow.
And I used that same formula, but I was using it in drugs instead of investing money.
And at some point, you even transitioned out of drugs, right? And
I did. It became a point to where I became aware that smoking cocaine wasn't healthy for people. And when I came to that conclusion, I felt myself being a hypocrite because I always wanted to help people, not harm them. And when I saw that I was doing totally the opposite by selling drugs, I had to quit. It took a while. It didn't happen overnight, but I have to gradually wean myself off of selling drugs.
And at some point you got tied up with the government too, right?
Well, I think I've been tied up with the government all along. You know, the guys that I was getting my drugs from was from Nicaragua, and I later found out that there was a war going on in Nicaragua, the Sandinistas and the Contras. The Contras was backed by the CIA and Ronald Reagan and George Bush, and the Sandinistas was backed by Russia. And I found myself on the side of the CIA.
What was that like? Was like just your world just completely shook from that?
Yeah, I mean, I was dumbfounded. You know, when the reporter from San Jose Mercury News, Gary Webb, reported the story called Dark Alliance, and I found myself in the center of attention, and it was like, how in the hell could this happen? You know, the kid from South Central LA, you know, who couldn't read, couldn't write, was a fairly decent tennis player, but couldn't read or write to continue his tennis career so that he could go to college. And here you are being tied to the CIA.
Yeah, jeez.
Wow. So, from your experience, like of being involved in the war on drugs, what do you see as like the problem with America's approach? What's the one thing you would do to fix it?
Well, you know what? The whole way that we attack the war on drugs is totally counterproductive. I think that's the correct word that I'm trying to reach, meaning that the way we attack the war on drugs is what perpetuates it to keep going. And what I'll do is I'll give you an example. If you attack the war on drugs, if you attack the people that are selling drugs right now, and you take all of them off the streets, and what winds up happening is that it becomes a short supply of drugs. Once there's a short supply, everybody wants it. And you already know that people will pay more for what they can't have, or what's in short supply.
Simple supply and demand.
So when they take all of the main guys off the street, then what has to happen is that the streets have to create new kingpins or new leaders. And what winds up happening is when that happens, the price goes back up. And when the price goes up, more people are attracted to it because, you know, say for instance, you would take a guy and my theory was one of the reasons that I walked away from cocaine is when I was selling it, I used to pay, first kilo that I bought, I paid $45,000 for it. The first ounce that I ever bought, I paid $3,200 for it. And if you added that up by the kilo, that's close to $100,000 a kilo. The last kilo that I bought for $9,500. So the price, with the war on drugs, the price had dropped tremendously. But at the same time, the government was working to lock everybody that was involved up. And once that happened, the price went sky high again. So what winds up happening is that the whole system starts all over again. You'll be creating new people who want to get into the drug. And I don't believe people get into the drug business to become junkies. I think most people get involved to make some money, and they wind up sampling the product and become addicted to the product.
So basically, above all, it's a business. It's not a pleasure industry.
Absolutely. Totally a business.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Now you're an author now?
Yes. I'm a proud author.
Do you want to plug your book?
I did a total 360. I went from being totally illiterate to now being a best-selling author.
Wow.
Do you want to plug your book?
Huh?
Do you want to plug your book?
Yes. The name of my book is Freeway Rick Ross Untold Autobiography. You can go to my website, freewayricross.com and get it, or you can go to my new Millionaire Club, freewaymillionaireclub.com, and also get the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Freeway Rick Ross, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for him.
That was cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, really cool of him to share that story.
Guys, I think we really got somewhere today
Yeah.
with War on Drugs. Let's do.
That was super cool.
Okay, that was cool.
really
Yeah, guys, we're talking about drugs. We're gonna show the first of 10 clips of a movie that we made within our TV show, The Civil War on Drugs.
Fun.
Oh, fuck white people. Me wish them all die. Me hate white people. Got a lot of reasons why. The soulless devil wrapped in translucent skins.
Wow, his hair looks crazy. Yeah, it looks like he's got a spider on his head. I heard he's from Jamaica. Oh, shit, I think he sees us. He's coming over here. What are we gonna do? Where's my sword?
How your little white boys doing?
Hi.
Will any of you have a match?
So what are you doing?
I'm get my ass off.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to stop distracting my slave. You see, it's almost the end of harvest, and we are a bit understaffed as of late. So really, I just need everyone working at full capacity. So I hope you understand.
Cocksucker! I didn't buy you to fucking socialize! I bought you to work your ass off in my fucking field! I swear to God, if I catch you slacking off one more time, I'll shove a bird!
Mr. Johnson, why don't you just chill out? He's just taking a break.
Yeah.
Bless your souls. You don't understand. You see, I have 3 more fields to work before the month is out. And I can't spare one poor moment to bad time management. I hope you understand. Did you get a haircut?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! What in the fuck did you get the idea that you could just lollygag over here and just flap your fucking gums at these 2 nice young boys?
It's okay.
It is okay. See you in church.
Hate white people.